Welcome, one and all, for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Who do we have here? Well, Libra, you're up. I've already meditated upon your symbol, your element, and your energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, I think we shall. How you doing, Libra? Good enough. Yeah. Welcome in. These are the decks I've chose. Have a seat. Towards the end of my meditation, I shake them. And when I feel it, I flip them up, thus beginning your reading. You have a message from Spirit. I'll read that in a moment. I'm also going to read from the Gothic Oracle on this card. Owl Messenger. You have the 5 of Clubs. The Bird. 7 of Spades. The Wolf and the Pathfinder. The Empress. 30 Saws. In the fall card room. Hermit. Strength card with Vine. And the Page of Swords. What you got, Spirit? 7th of the month, or 34 or 43 could be significant for you. And for some reason, I was called to pull out this tiger's eye and put it in this spot. For some reason, tiger eye might be significant to you. Libra. Spirit says, if your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitation on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. All forms. We are wealthy and abundant in multiple ways. Not just in money, okay? Looks different for everybody. But it can be the same for us all to understand the wealth and abundance that we have in multiple areas of life. Okay? I'm going to do the reading stuff before I tap in because I'm getting a lot of hits already on what's here. Wolf, Pathfinder, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Libra. You got the shaman underneath it with the raven. Ravens or crows could be significant to you. We got another bird right here as well. So you could be traditionally quite social, okay? But I think you have found yourself as time goes on and, maybe circumstances dictating it a little bit as well, but I see you spending more time with yourself. Perhaps at home, just perhaps in things that you're passionate about. You could embody this energy archetype of the Empress, Yeah. it's a receiving energy, a feminine energy of, you know, receiving things coming to you. Yeah. Venus is your ruling planet. Just seen the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. You could have your eyeballs on somebody, okay? This is the Curiosity card. Let's see what's going on here. So it's Aquarian energy also, okay? You could be watching somebody go through this, okay? And it's a lot. Like maybe you're seeing somebody close to you really go through some struggles, okay? And perhaps you're reaching out to them in some way to help restore their peace. It could at times put you in your head. Maybe you think about them or the situation quite often. There could be a lot of noise around you, a lot of chatter, okay? A lot of excitement, chatter, and anxiety. That's why I'm saying that whatever the gossip or scuttlebutt or the dynamics and communications going on around you, okay, you're giving a lot of thought to it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I think you're more pulling back from so much worrying about what everybody else has going on, okay, and you're more focused on your goals. You know, Star card is underneath this card, and you know, the Hermit is seeking their knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, even though they are shining that light forth, okay? And, you know, great competition or conflict could have kind of just pushed you in this way. Not that you were really looking for it, okay? But it just kind of happened. You just kind of realized that, hey, I don't really do that much anymore. I don't do much. I know 30 size is conflict, okay? Let's see what else it is. I can't remember. Protection, passion, male potency, defense, and conflict. So, all this hubbub, okay, of competition and conflict and all this chatter could like put you in that male energy, okay? Whether you're female or male, just kind of maybe you had to check some people or put some people in their place. Maybe you're just getting tired of hearing it because it's causing you anxiety or, you know, bringing dynamics in that, you know, has you thinking about it too much. Let's read this owl message. Owl messenger, communications. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that with the scroll, he's got a scroll and she's sending the owl out. So communication is fitting. A lot of communicative cards here. And being curious and watching is communicative, but it's a silent communicative. A young woman casts an owl from her balcony, holding a scroll between its claws. Here, my bad. There, maybe you can see that. The bird flies into the sky with great speed and its eyes firmly set on its destination. In modern age, we receive many messages throughout the day. We no longer rely on just the mail carrier to deliver letters and documents, i.e. snail mail. Yeah. Since we now have an array of electronic means to send and receive information. If you've drawn this card, it would seem that a message is headed your direction. If this information or confirmation you have been waiting on, or will it be a complete surprise? As well as personal greetings, letters, and general correspondences, the card also suggests contracts or much awaited test results. Although the owl messenger can predict mail or news arriving on your doorstep, it can also encourage you to put pen to paper, so to speak. Have you got some forms that you need to fill out or sending, or might have a loved one appreciate a call or some kind of contact? A message could make another's day, Libra. Yeah, it's all about the communication, seemingly. Have you ever noticed, like, the more we're involved in stuff, it like kind of sucks us into different things, and we're like, wait a minute, it's not what I was trying to get involved in here. Something like that, Libra. Okay, I see you, like, you pulled back from this, okay, and you're standing in your power. Somebody might be watching this. Let's see what we can find out, okay, Libra? That's the initial portion of the message. I'll bring out the oracle cards first, then we'll utilize the tarot for the past, recent past, leading up to the current moment we share, leading into what's coming in. Yeah, tiger eye might be significant to you. Okay, Libra. I'm not sure if you know or not, but sometimes when you pick up that many decks, a card, when you pick it up, sometimes a card will stay on my desk like that. Okay. And you have the Six of Swords where the Hermit was at that wanted to stick around. Okay. And kind of what I was talking about here with the Hermit, that, you moved on to calmer waters, kind of extricated yourself from all that chitter chatter and all the dynamics of what's going on. Okay. I thought that was pretty significant. I was going to pick it up and not mention it, but it seemed to be pertinent to your reading. Animal Kingdom, second density consciousness. What's the message for Libra? I didn't even get it out. The hummingbirds, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Yeah, man. I'm feeling that. Purple or hummingbirds could be significant to you. Fire. With the tiger on the bottom of the deck. Krampus. What you got, Krampus, for Libra? Oh, thank you. That was quick. Ten of Wands. And it fell in reverse. So, yeah. You're done with the heaviness of crap, man, and all the... Whatever this is, man, I don't know what it is, but you do. Okay? You've just kind of like took a step back on... sort of save the drama for your mama. Okay, Libra. All this chatter. This is Lenormand. What's the message for Libra? That one? Can't make it up, man. Yeah, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna fly away right now. Yeah. Stand in my masculine energy and check y'all. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm out. Something like that. I think you've had enough, Libra. which would explain your hermit pose there, okay? I'm just going to be over here. Yeah. Ansu. What's Ansu? I don't quite remember. I haven't used the runes in a long time, so bear with me. It's communication, insight, and order. Look at that. Looks just like mine right here. Wow, that's pretty wild. Huh. Communication, insight, order, divine inspiration, and true vision. Yeah. You don't have to look long at stuff, and you understand what's going on. I found it interesting. It really just, because when I did this setup this past week, and I seen that on the card, crows or ravens might be significant to you, or you could just be hearing them a lot. Let's see what's going on here. What's in the recent past energy, Spirit, for Libra? Terachi. Recent past for Libra. Some kind of new opportunity to have a celebration, Libra. You Empress or Emperor, you. Or this could represent a fire sign. Yeah, I see at your 9, okay, you're being asked to go forward slowly on whatever this opportunity from the past, recent past is, okay. Maybe you're just now getting to it or getting around to it. Yeah, could be with a fire sign. It's 2 fire signs in a row. Yeah, as you sit in your Empress energy. We've seen the Emperor and Empress. Could be some fast communications about things changing in a big way. Okay? Could be a person, don't have to be. It could just be, it could be anything or anybody. and then again, it could be your Empress or Emperor. Go slow. Right back where we were. You're in your 9. okay, which means we're whole and complete in ourselves. It's saying go slow towards whatever this is, this opportunity is that you're either going towards or it's coming in. All right. And we see the grapes. Grapes is very difficult to grow. That's a celebration, okay? And it could be abundant with material success. Ta-da. Thank you, Spirit. Well, they're ready for you, Libra. I know I've seen something flip over now. Come on. Shit. This happened to me in the last reading. I was going to say, man, I know I'm not losing it. Back to the world card universe, okay? Means whatever something is from the past here, that's a wrap. It's over. Could be with an earth sign, or maybe it was a relationship. Maybe something that's been long term. But when you see this in the death card, okay, that's saying that opportunity is no more. It's a wrap. 10 of Cups. Remember I said you're at your 9. That's the 10. So, closing this, whatever it was, okay, it could have been a celebration initially in the recent past energy, okay, and it could have brought in the 10 energy with the Empress and Emperor we've seen how many times. But as you see on the bottom of the deck, Libra at their 9. So whether this is a person or an opportunity, many things can take us from the 9 to the 10, but, you know, a lot of times it's a person, don't have to be, but something was a loss of pleasure. And, you know, the 5 of Cups traditionally shows a guy looking down at the cups that are spilled over, not at the 2 that are standing behind them. Pick that up and move that forward. And I think you've done that. Okay, this could be some time ago. Who can say, you know, okay? Okay, what's the current energy for Libra, Spirit? Current energy for Libra. Chero. Tarachi. Libra. You high priestess, you. Yeah. There's that potentiality in the fire, okay? You hold great potential in that which you want to go after. Okay, the high priestess has great wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and not only that, in reaching that great intuition, okay, seeing the spirit realm and this realm, sitting at the veil to peep new opportunities. So you got something else coming in here, okay? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces right beside each other. You got 3 already in the reading. Your star, wish, your dream. Aquarian energy. Wow, something is in sight. You might have a couple of things coming in. Something hot and fiery and passionate, and maybe something towards business or work. That's some powerful energy right there with the star, Libra. Really is. Yeah. See you at your 9. Look. This raven's like, Okay, Libra, here's your 10th pentacle right here, okay? And it could be in the love department, yeah. Justice and judgment called on the past. And you're on the new full journey. Yep. You haven't gained your enlightenment yet. Maybe that's why you're in hermit, trying to figure out who or what you're going to do next. Okay? What you're going to bring, I shouldn't say do. Who or what you're going to bring in next. But to me, looks like you got your eyes fixed on it, and this is some great energy with the two aces. Understand, aces only hold potentiality, okay? In that suit. But for two to show up and you had one in the past and you're in the high priestess with the star, all right? See another ace. How about 4 aces we've seen so far and your power card? How about that? You getting ready to embark on a new journey there, Libra? Perhaps. Current energy, spirit, anything else? Tarot. Terachi. Wow. Getting the other side of something with the 4 wands, the 1111 card. Can also mean long-term relationship commitment up to and including marriage. Yeah, I'm moving on from all this chitter chatter crap and all the rigmarole. I'm focused on my star wish or dream. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. And something about all these opportunities is getting ready to be illuminated by the sun. Wow. Could be very abundant, Libra, okay? Or this could be an earth sign or a fire sign thus far. Doesn't have to be, it can be anybody really. We've seen all the aces except for the Ace of Swords, which is the truth card, okay? I won't be surprised if it doesn't come out, okay? I won't be surprised at all. Anything else for the current energy? Whoa, that one went flying. Did you see it? Yeah, that's that King of Pentacles. Could be your Empress or Emperor, balanced in ordered equilibrium. Could also be a Cancer, Libra. Who can say? But like I said, you're so focused on what you want, you already know. You already know. Yeah, and you're doing what you got to do with great strength to bring in that which you want. You could have a decision to make, okay? There could be multiple people, just like all the aces, okay? There could be multiple people or opportunities. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person, okay? To take you from your 9 to your 10, it can be anything, okay? But you can pretty much have whatever or whoever you want, Libra, with the 7 of Cups. What's coming in over the next week or two for Libra spirit? It's kind of obvious what you're up to, but what do you got, Spirit? Tarot. Tarachi. My eyes keep getting caught by this right here, this opportunity and communication, okay? Hanged One, okay? You could still remain in that hermit hangman, okay? Maybe you know what you want, but maybe all these opportunities that are coming up is making it really difficult for you to decide, and maybe that's why you're all up in your head, you magician, you, with your great strength, right back to this right here. Make your page offers, okay, from your 9. Okay? Make your page offers and start narrowing down the field on whatever it is, whatever type of opportunity it is. Tarot. Tarachi. Libra. It's the message, Spirit. Yeah, I was going to say, you know, be careful, Libra, when things are going like this. Okay? This Moloch energy, the devil energy, can show up when, you know, things are this abundant and going this well, okay? To reach your star, wish, or dream and moving from the 9 to the 10, okay? It can, you know, try to throw monkey wrenches. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be indicating a Capricorn. But, yeah, that's the hit that I got. You're still going to be in Hermit over, you know, the next week or two. And there's Cancerian power card. So Cancer showing up in the final row here. Okay. Could be that. This is the fastest night in the deck. Okay. Could be some communication coming in over in the next week or two. Either from you or to you. Too many. Flop message, though. I'll take a flop. Cycles ending, cycles beginning. Something is illuminated by the sun, okay? And you peep it through your balanced and ordered equilibrium, okay? Israel, blowing the trumpet. Yeah, you're still at your 9, but maybe something is trying to slow this, or maybe you being in Hermit Hangman is slowing down the progress. Might want to think of that as well. Could be either or. But with this much momentum, you could be closing out old stuff quickly, okay? And starting new stuff. Anything else for what's coming in for Libra? And we'll let them get up out of here, Spirit. Tarot. Tarachi. Hot and fiery, passionate energy, your power card. And what did I say? Another ace with a new full journey. Could be your Empress or Emperor. And it could be a water sign. Or it could be in the love department. Libra. That's your message. Give me back my energy. Yeah. Just kidding, Libra. Returning your energy with love. Limelight in the twilight. Be good to yourself and others, Libra. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.